Sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. Um, I did not. Let's see something. Okay, let me do this. There we go. So now, sorry about that, y'all. That's my bad. Uh, Let me. Okay. All right. We're back. Sorry about that. My phone rang and it screwed everything up and got me kicked off. I'm doing this through Spiritual Family says this is interesting turn of events. This could be another Kellen Moore thing. I agree. I mean, there's always that possibility. It's just, again, is this someone Jalen is going to respect? Is this someone who's going to bring Jalen to the next level? Who can excite him? Is he going to, is he going to grow? I feel like Jalen's last season, he plateaued more than anything. And so, will that be the case again with this hire? Um, and then again, at the same time, to your point, spiritual families could be this could be a potential Kellen Moore thing again. You know what I'm saying? Straight out, shout out to SGA Sports Talk. I love all your content and videos. Thanks, big dog. Appreciate you. I'm doing good, man. Trying to hang in there. Bringing the news. The Eagles have their new OC. Uh, yeah. So, that's where we are right now. Came in from Green Bay. So we'll talk some more about it, but I just wanted to get on here real quick. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual fan says, I would think, yes, he would respect him because he used to be a QB, so they will have a mutual understanding. Yes, I'm talking about respect him in terms of, having an affinity for the type of offense he wants to run, and his experience or lack thereof, or however, again, I just want to see, hopefully this is one of those things where, like Spiritual Family says, this could be like you said, this could be another Kellen Moore thing. So it should be interesting. He's a young up and coming coach who didn't call, who wasn't the play caller, but was the OC in Green Bay. The head coach was the play caller, but now he gets to call the plays. Got another yes sir OC like Kevin Patullo should have gave up KP another chance. He never got fired. Julius Kurtz, yeah, but at this point, we can't. That's like crying over spilt milk at this point. Shout out to Art McQueen and Richard Pryor. Give them a chance. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Listen, here's what we not going to do. Okay, here's what we not going to do. We are not about to sit here and justify the hiring of Sean Mannion. Okay. We are not going to try to convince anybody to, that you need to look at this way or anything like that, especially those not of the fan base. Okay. And other teams from other fan bases, what I'm saying, watch your mouths. Watch your mouths, especially when you're doing the exact same thing, which is fielding a brand new offense or defensive coordinator, or you're going through, or even a head coach. So if you're a team that's going through those kinds of changes like we're going through, you need to shut the fuck up for real. You know what I'm saying? You got way too many issues to be worried about what we doing. Just like how we got way too many issues to be worried about what anybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? In regards to the Christian Parker thing or whatever, very proud of him. Hope he works out. This is what I hope. I hope he's so good that he's only there for a year. There you have it. There you have it. I hope the Cowboys only get him for a year. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I think of him. So there you go. Sean May and Richard Pierce says Sean Mannion may shock us. And that's what I'm hoping for. I mean, look, I'm not even looking to be shocked. I'm looking to be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I want to know this guy can run this offense. The Ferrari that he's getting, can he drive stick? Can he drive a Ferrari? Because that's what you're getting with this offense. You know what I'm saying? And if you're that young, then you got to go with Jeff Stoutland as your offensive line coach. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you're gonna have for your run game coordinator, okay, you got to bring in your staff unless you're gonna keep a lot of the ones that's already here. So let's see how that works out. You know what I'm saying? We've already promoted a few guys from within. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like some of the players, some of the coaches on this team have already been put in place. I think we're one of those kinds of teams now where the front office builds the coaching staff for the most part, and the new OC will get some word in it. But again, there's some things he's going to have to keep, and this might be the guy for the next couple of years too. So, that's why Linda Connie said, name the four players in the Dallas secondary. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest. What's up, big dog? Um, uh, Trayvon, nope, he ain't there no more. Yeah, you know what? Good point. Yeah, thank you. At Jimbo, Sirianni just released a statement on the move. It sounded like it was his search and hire. That's what I thought. Yizzo at Leo, and salute to everyone in the building. Shout out to Fells is in the building. Vashawn Taylor, hoping he is 1,000 times better than KP was. Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? Because this is our guy. So yeah, I hope, like you, I hope he's 1,000 times better too than KP. So, we shall see. We shall see. Again, one of those things, hoping great coach, no players. Okay, Linda. Yep. Great coach, no players. Yep. Yep. They're starting all over too. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So good point. Very good point. A great coach, no players that fails. Yep, Jimbo. Yeah, y'all. So look, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold y'all any longer than I already have because I had not planned on going live tonight. But I did want to just hit this real quick just to give y'all some quick updates, let y'all know what's going on. We got our new OC. I'm going to take the time to get to know this guy, learn about him, research more about him, dig in deeper, see what we come up with. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Anthony Perry with the $100 super chat. He says he has to be better than KP. Let us pray. Okay. Anthony Perry was good, dog. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you with the $100 super chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm using Zoom this time, so I can't highlight it, but I so appreciate you, man. For real. What up, Jimbo? My brother CZ is in the building. What up, CZ? You know what I'm saying? We got our new OC, Anthony Perry. That's a lot of Lucy. Hi, Linda. I thought I was gonna get through with this. I'm sorry. I had to laugh hard. 2027 a year. This may be cooked this year. Art McQueen. You know what, man? After talking with Fells and talking with everybody, I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? I think personally, you know, um, because of what's going on in 27 and everything that is happening, I'm playing such a we're Philadelphia Eagles are playing such a different game than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They really are. They're playing a much different game. And so now it's like, especially when you look at the books, like, holy smokes, are you telling me that like our books are so good? Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Leo, man, it's going to be boom or else. This is getting blow the fuck up after this year. CZ, with all that draft capital we got and the contracts that are coming up and the fact that we're going to have zero dead money, you know what I'm saying, come 27, man, I don't think people really understand the significance of that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think people understand. Like, Do you guys realize like how much shit we're going to be doing? You know what I'm saying? And we've got 16 draft picks coming in the next 2 years. 16. Like, yeah, we about to we about to make some serious noise. So I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? And be prepared because you're gonna see a lot of guys. Listen, I would not be surprised if we saw Reed Blankenship and Kobe Dean playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Get ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it because I think it's going to be the end of us and it's going to be no, it's just that's how much that's how much talent we have on the team. We got that much talent. You know what I'm saying? Especially and if they sign Jalen Phillips, Kobe ain't staying here. You know what I'm saying? So be ready, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Be ready. But again, that's why we drafted Jahad Campbell, Jeremiah Trotter out there trying to look like his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like our linebacker room, man, oh man, oh man. So, like on the edge and everything like that, I think they'll bring back I also think that they'll bring back that punter, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll bring back maybe even Marcus Epps if they let Reed Blankenship go, because then Marcus will give you some depth on the backside when Andrew Makuba comes back. And then also letting Sidney Brown walk too. So yeah, you know, Uche will probably be gone. Aziz Ojulari will probably be gone. So yeah, there's a lot of people I think will probably be gone. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and will this be enough to make AJ want to stay? Yeah, probably. At Fells, pleasure as always. Zoe are always my brother. Gotta bring man back for sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see, y'all. We will see. But I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be an interesting next cup. This will be an interesting season coming up just to see how they get this offense implemented and how well him and Jalen get along with each other. Okay. All right, y'all. With that, I'm going to say peace. I'll be back here later on, like I said, once I get some more information on this guy, and then we'll be talking soon. All right. So with that, I'll say shout out to everybody else right here live from the bird section.